Craig Ferguson's dark, massive physique can be dangerous in the wrong hands. What appears to be a large birthmark in the shape of a referee's whistle offers invigorating surprises.
How very strange.
I'd completely forgotten that.
Well, I don't remember it. That was 6 months before I went to rehab.
It was a game, I think. I think you were a contestant on a game.
It was a sketch, and it was 1991, right? It was an AIDS benefit in London.
Yeah.
You were hosting, I think, or you certainly were very much involved.
I was. Yeah, I directed it.
Right. So that would be involved in directing it, and then. That sketch, it was yourself, Hugh Laurie, Emma Freud, I think,
right,
and me. And Hugh, of course, has lapsed into obscurity in America.
I don't know. He's a cleaner at Fox Studios. I go and feed him there.
It's unbelievable what's happened to Hugh here, right?
Yes, I've been thinking about this a lot because at the moment I'm writing the second volume of my autobiography, which covers the years when I met Hugh at university and we worked together. And it's sort of unbelievable, but it's so not unbelievable as well.
In a way, yeah, he's a very talented actor.
He's very talented. He's got a fantastic charisma about him.
Yes.
From the earliest time when people saw him at a party, they would kind of go, "Who's that guy?"
Well, I remember Emma Thompson talking about him as how he's the most gorgeous creature she ever saw when she first went to university.
Totally smitten by him.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. And now he's become this rather limpy, cranky American drug addict doctor.
It's strange because he also had a very traditional British upbringing. Went to Eton College and Cambridge and all those things.
You are, I think, the quintessential Englishman, but yet you're very American as well. Do you have a place here? I take it, right?
Yes, here in Hollywood. I love America. I used to live in New York and I have an apartment there. I absolutely adore this country. I like you. I feel I could live here for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm completely smitten to you.
But you're a citizen now, of course.
I am, I would you do that?
I would. I mean, I'm a resident alien at the moment, which is charming enough, and I feel pride in America, but then I felt pride in America before I even set foot here. It's a very odd thing.
I know what you mean.
I would watch movies and, I know, something like John Ford's Young Mr. Lincoln, and I would feel a sort of emotional whoomph inside me as if it was the founding of my country, and America has that, It's
well, in a way, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Because America is a country founded by forward thinkers. As far as I know, it's the first real post-Enlightenment country, right? And certainly political system. And the idea that I have. It began when I became a citizen. I did it very publicly. Well, as publicly as this show will allow. Yeah. And I was fascinated. It was at the end of the Bush-Cheney administration, and I was kind of interested to see how Americans were on the point of being discouraged. Yeah. And I thought this is terrible in America that people should be discouraged. Though of all things, I think Americans are optimists. Wouldn't you think?
That is, it's their abiding. I mean, if there isn't a sort of national American emotion, I would call it optimism. If there's a national English one, I would call it embarrassment. Not even pessimism. It's just shame, embarrassment, confusion. I said in the book that I noticed you have there.
Somebody should probably plug it.
But that if we say only in America, you hear that phrase, it always refers to something astounding, something new, novel, remarkable, brave, bold, zany, ridiculous, colourful, all in America. If you said only in Britain, it would be something cold,
that's horrible,
damp, Huey,
only
miserable,
in Britain,
negative. Oh God, only in Britain.
Now, why do you think that is? More so about the Brits than the Americans. I think the Americans.
It's a very interesting point, and actually, that thing we were talking about earlier, being bipolar. I don't want to bang that drum too much, but there is a theory. And it's a beguiling one, which is that if you think of the population of America, with two incredibly important exceptions, that's to say most of the black population and the Native American population, the rest came here by choice.
Right.
They wanted to come. They wanted to leave Europe, mostly Europe, and come here and start a new life. So, in a sense, the gene pool is people who said, no, this isn't good enough. There can be something better. I'm leaving. and they left behind people who said, "Oh, I daren't."
No, yeah, we will stay.
I think we'll stay. So Europe is just basically a gene pool of people whose ancestors said, "Oh, I don't think I can risk. No, I can't risk it." America is a gene pool of people say, "Let's risk it.
Yeah, let's
try it."
And you think that's still pervades America?
I feel it. It's certainly in the air. I mean, I wouldn't obviously establish it as an academic truth because it needs to be studied. But it's a beguiling, as I say. It's a tempting way of looking at the difference.
It's certainly the only place that I feel kind of at home now.
Me too.
It is a wonderful country. We have to take a break, though, because it is America, and you have to have commercials.
There is that side.
Yeah, all right. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone.